What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Uh, you gotta bear with me. This is the first video I'm ever making by myself. So yeah, so some of you may or may not know me. My name is Jesse. If you follow me on Instagram, it's daddy's underscore car. I'm here just pretty much to tell you what their game plan is with the race car and all that fun stuff. The goals with the car, what the car has been through, how the car came about, and all that fun stuff. Um, so we're just gonna be getting into this thing a little bit here. Machine. So this is my 1979 Firebird, aka known as Daddy's car. That's the car there. It's a nitrous-fed big block Chevy. Uh, it's 555 cubic inch. It's got a tunnel ram intake with two Pro System carburetors on it. If I remember right, I think they're 1250 CFM carbs. Car was built in our garage, not this garage, but in a garage similar to this. The car is a 25.5 car. Let me get a light here. The cage we built ourselves. Wiring we did ourselves. Motor work we did ourselves. We pretty much built this whole car ourselves other than paint and body. We also did the mini tub in the car so we can fit the 28 by 10.5 in it. It's also a ladder bar car that we did ourselves. It's got a 9-inch in it. It's got double adjustable QA1s all around. It's got a glide. I don't know if I already said that. Car's been a best of an 850 with our old setup at 168 mile an hour with our 481. This 555 has been a 905 at 153 mile an hour with a garbage 60 foot bogging out of the hole. So our issue with the car is, well, we got a couple of things wrong with the car. So this car always had a trouble 60 footing. For some weird reason, I don't know why. So we ended up going with double adjustables to try help that. And seems to be working better. And we're also chasing an oiling issue. So with the oiling issue, I believe it's either two things wrong with it. So one, the block is cemented. And I believe that the block is getting hot. And it's starting to drop off oil pressure if you let the car idle for a little too long. My old man believes that it's the oil pump, which I can see that being too. So we have Millings oil pump in the car now. The problem that he thinks it is that the oil pump that we have for the car, it's one of those pumps that are meant for like a dragster that idle around like 2,000 RPM, stuff like that. So we bought a OEM style oil pump that we're going to be putting into the motor. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be pulling the motor out of the car. We're going to be taking the bottom end apart. We're going to be double checking all the clearances, which we're going to run through and show you guys how to do and all that fun stuff. And we're also going to be changing the oil pump. And then once we have everything all sorted out, we're going to be going to the track. We're going to be showing how we dial in this car, how to get the 60 foot down, nitrous tune-ups, timing, carb setups, like how we're going to get this thing to work. The goals with the car is hoping. I would like to see this car go somewhere in the 4s and the 8th. On paper, it should. If any real racer knows, on paper and what the car should actually do is two different things. So my goal is to go into the 4s and the 8th. The car's been 550s to the 8th with our old setup. I would be happy if it goes anywhere with a low 5 to a high 4. There's a couple of classes that we can run here in Canada. We are from the north, so it is winter time. So there's an easy street class, which is heads up, pretty much run what you brung. They have a 5.0 index, and then they have a 550 index. So the car fits any of those classes. Personally, I would like to run the easy street class, but I don't think the car is has enough for it. The motor, I believe, does. The only issue is this car is a little heavy. With me in it, it's about 3,200 pounds. So she is a pig. We're most likely looking at a 5.0 index class, which is still pretty much a heads up class, but obviously it's a bracket class. You can't break out if you go fast, or sorry, you can't go faster than a 5.0. But yeah, so we're gonna be pulling out the motor here shortly. Uh, we're gonna have video of that. You'll probably see that in the next video. And yeah, so we're gonna start tearing this thing apart here shortly. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good weekend. And remember, nitrous doesn't kill pistons. People kill pistons.